doing today? Come on in the room. It actually worked on the first try. I was about to get I have my iPhone here. Just waiting, okay? So I'm going to start putting some stuff together. I'll let a few more of y'all come into the room here. And we're waiting for Bill to come. But how have y'all been? Hey, I'm trying to use up all of just trying to use these tiny little scraps up, y'all. So y'all are going to see me just kind of scrapping here. Just trying to, I've got so many just tiny little things, okay? And using some of the Happy Mail that y'all gave me too. But I hope y'all are doing okay. Y'all sent some really cool stuff. Hey, Reagan Zick. Yep, it's almost the weekend. Sarah Schlegel, first time. First time what? Being able to tune in with us? So I have like all these scraps that I just don't want to throw away. Just can't throw them away, y'all. Can't bring myself to. It would be easy. Cleanup would be easy if I could just take everything and just say, oh, let me take these little bits and pieces and throw them away. But I just can't do it. I just can't. Oh, Marcia Burton. Keeping you in our prayers. She's still recovering from her fall. Y'all, on Tuesday, we were using the stickers, right? These right here. These are actually stickers. I got one to peel off. I just bent it a little bit, and then I saw where you could actually peel it off. So these are actually, remember I was just gluing them on the card, and I'll leave those like that, but these are actually stickers. So you see that? That just came right off. So I had no idea. I was just sticking them on like, I was just sticking them on, gluing them right on there. So these are actually stickers, and I got a bunch of them. This is pretty nice. Let's see what y'all are saying here. I have to have Bill's going to bring the computer. Hey, Bertha. Sonia Creel, how are you? Linda Veal is in the house. You know what? You never know, Salapi. You said today, I bet we'll have uh, plenty of good, beautiful examples of why not to throw little pieces away. I just can't help it. I can't help myself.
And why not?
I can't throw away those little pieces of stuff.
Oh.
Bill just entered the room, y'all. He just entered the room. It's so sunny outside, y'all. I may have to go take a walk today after the live. Look, hey Donna Sadley, how are you? I'm just gonna start taking stuff and adding it on because guess what? That's what we do, right? Rip this up. Put this right here in the corner. And we're going to be doing a Mindless Crafting at midnight. Let me get that. I got to get the date for y'all. I'll wait for a couple more people to come in the room. And we're going to do a ATC. We're going to make ATC so we can give them out to whoever we run into Just to show, just to spread some love, y'all. That's what we do. And we're so good at doing it, right? Spread some love. That's what it's all about. 'Cause what the world needs now is love, sweet love. I'm just going to be cutting stuff up. So yeah, we're going to make some ATCs. Just because, right? Show people that there are still amazing, amazing people in the world. And we're going to actually be seeing Norma Watson. Oh, look at this. This can actually go in a journal, couldn't it? That would be cute in a journal. A little pocket. I like both sides of this, though. I'm going to cut it. Yeah, Bill will be here in a moment. He's got to put the comments up. I cannot throw out the tiniest sliver, Sonia. Hey, Shay, how are ya? You just have a whole bunch of little tiny pieces, y'all. Just tiny pieces of stuff. And I love doing this kind of crafting. I really do. Because it just allows me to kind of just get in the craft room, grab a few things, and just go ahead and do it. Right? And I could use some of the stuff that y'all have sent me. All the happy mail and things that y'all have sent. And then I could, Bill, these are actually stickers. I was able to make it work.
Oh, you able to get it off?
I was able to get it off, yep.
Oh, there you go.
I was like, whoa. I just couldn't, I was like, I can't believe it. Not can't. So I need to get some tape, double-sided tape, and just pull it off that way. But look at that. I get to put this on here with the key. It comes right off, babe. Look at that. Can you believe it? And I am telling you, I'm not going. Let's see what y'all are saying. Y'all might hear me randomly singing because I like making stuff like this. Oh, I'm going to use this because, okay, this, Bill had run this off on regular paper, but I'm going to be using some of the stuff from this too. Just because I like it. This is regular 8.5 by 11 paper, which my Cutter Bee scissors might be too strong for this. We'll see. Might be a little bit too strong for this.
Hi there, Tony. Sarah says, the question is, can you turn that sticker back into a window or shaker card?
Oh, I mean, it's sturdy enough. It's actually sturdy enough to do that. I'm cutting into this beautiful paper, y'all. I can't help it.
Yeah, can. I did thumbs up myself.
This is going down on some kind of paper. I love the way these flowers. I thought about, I hate to say I was dreaming about this. I was dreaming that I crafted and cut out these flowers. So now I got to do it. Otherwise, I have to do a brain dump.
Amy's hiding in the corner at a meeting.
Uh-oh.
Amy. Okay. DX says that paper reminds her of Victorian age.
Oh, yes. Because this can go into, this actually could become a pocket if you wanted it to. But now I get to use this stuff here too. These papers. So this was just on a regular 8.5 by 11, just regular copy paper.
Sonny Chris says, Tracy, it gets worse once a thing looks like trash, right up until I turn it over and suddenly a shape appears and you can't unsee it. You then must craft it.
You can't unsee it. That's where that right there. You can't unsee it. That's where it happens, okay? Okay, I'm wanting to use the things I already have here. Just pulling out some more stuff. I got that. That goes there. This I'm going to use. I'm going to use this. These I'm going to use too. These I just cut in half. This will look pretty with a red heart on it because it's so dark. Because that's so dark, I could put a red heart on it.
Brian said, I made an Easter basket from a sheet of 12 by 12 cardstock and a few scraps today.
Oh.
I uploaded it earlier this morning.
Nice. I bet that was interesting. Oh,
hi, Donna.
I had some cardboard somewhere. Like all my cardboard pieces, since this was on just a regular copier paper, I'm just going to put this down on a cardboard piece for me. Put this right here for now. I could use this later. I could cut it out. This is why I can't throw out the cardboard stuff, the cereal boxes. I probably need to get rid of some of them, but hey. It's gonna look nice. Okay. Let me not get too far ahead of myself.
Definitely in your mind.
Let me not get too far ahead of myself right now, because I.
Are you seeing something in advance, or are you kind of going with the flow?
I see something. I see something, y'all. I see something. Let's see. I just need I need my heart punch.
Where is it?
It's up there. So let me just. I feel like I hear y'all. I just feel like I hear y'all for some reason. I don't know why it is, but I feel like I hear y'all right now.
Brian's going Easter egg hunting.
know. That used to be so much fun, okay? I mean, really fun. I remember Easter egg hunts, and we had some fun.
I don't know how I found as many eggs as I found.
Look, if you found the golden, we had to find the chocolate bunny.
Mm.
And if you found that, that was like the prize. You would get whatever the prize was. Kids were hunting for that bunny rabbit. That was the incentive, was to find that. Ooh, look at that. It's going to be nice, too. Here, you can peel the backing off of that.
How? I don't know how.
You know how, babe. You got to try.
I tried earlier.
You got to keep trying. Oh, I was telling them about Mindless Crafting at midnight. And that we're gonna have Mindless Crafting at midnight coming up. Should be fun. Stamping blocks. Oh, I dropped something. What's that? Oh, Billy wasn't over there.
Oh.
I just dropped something.
I can't open this.
Can't? He used the word can't, y'all.
I don't know what
he
comes
said
off.
Can't.
Is it from the front or from the back?
This is pretty too. Here, let me get it, man. First of all, you're holding it like about a gazillion miles away from you.
Hi, Cecilia.
Peggy's Profitable Pieces is on here.
Hi, Peggy.
Hey, Peggy. I need to go look for some double-sided tape, don't I? Jennifer Reel is here too. The weather's beautiful in Georgia, isn't it, Peggy?
I'm doing pretty good, Sally P. Reagan Zick says one of my earliest memories is finding the big prize in an Easter egg hunt. I remember I was a kid.
Oh my goodness.
One of my cousins in Tennessee, I was about 6 or 7. My dad bought me this huge Easter basket. I saw it, but he wouldn't let me get up because it was really early. So I had to go back to sleep. When I woke up, my older cousin named Billy, the same name as mine, had come in the house and stole it.
What?
Took the basket.
Did you go back and get it? What'd you do?
And then you do nothing.
Huh? He stole it though.
Find him.
Bill, what you talking about?
Billy went for bad, Trace. He's one
he
of
was
them
really.
types.
Oh, okay. Billy wasn't very
I'll never
nice,
forget
huh?
that. He's one of the type of guys, you know, everybody have one member in the family, somebody, somewhere.
Possibly several.
That spends more time in jail than out on American soil.
Well,
he was that guy.
Get that. And put it this way. I like to kind of put it off kilter a little bit.
Oh, okay. I don't know how you got that off, but it worked.
It's called
Mary McKenzie.
Not Being Lazy. That's what it's called, okay? I'm going to take this flower and I'm going to punch it onto, I'm going to actually stamp one of these so I can have a nice little kind of already made flower. Be pretty right here too. 'cause the colors may change, but y'all know the rest. Shape's the same. Maybe I'll pull it all the way up to the corner.
Wanda said, if it's the sticker I sent, lay it down on the desk and use the pokey tool on side to pry apart. Hold
Lordy.
with the hand, use pokey tool.
To do it? Rather than my nail, huh? Wanda, I was just throwing it down. You said it was a sticker. Everywhere I go. Well, never mind. I better not sing this song. I better not sing this song. Y'all gonna get mad at me. Trees are covered in snow. There's some people who are still getting snow, babe. Can you believe it?
No.
Some areas are still getting snow. This, I see like a journal cover. This can be a journal cover. Everywhere I go. So what are y'all saying?
But the bill says, I like the flowers. Meg, is it coming? It's supposed to snow where she's at.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, some people are still getting snow. This is, y'all probably remember this particular stamp. This is actually the Beauty and Everything stamp set.
Amy says, are those printed on vellum?
What do you mean?
That butterfly.
No, that's just that's a sticker. That's a sticker. It looks like it's just like a plastic sticker. Is that correct, Wanda? Get a nice little texture.
Cecilia says that is one of my favorite flower stamps.
Oh, I'm glad you like it.
Nikki Jane says the weather is lovely where she's at. Amy says, no, the one you were cutting, did you print on the background on vellum or just thin paper? No, plain paper. This thing here, Chris.
Oh, the flower. I thought you said the butterfly. This is just, Bill had printed on regular copier paper. Now, I can still use it though. This is the this is the pink and gray paper. I think that's what Amy was talking about.
Wanda Rose says, you make fussy cutting look so easy, it makes me jealous.
It is easy. Wanda, it is. I could take this and put it back together again, right?
Nikki says,
Yes.
I hope the happy mail I sent you gets here quickly.
Yeah, it still hasn't Bill did a post office run. It still hasn't come.
Wanda says, I love the pink and green. I'll take your word for it. Laugh out loud.
That's how I extend the flowers, is to make them stand out even more. Just that little piece. See that? You can stamp a bunch of these out on all different kinds of paper. Right there. Let me get, I know I need to go around this with, this needs to be distressed. That's what it needs. I'm trying to
Zell says, it's rainy where she's at. Since she's laying down, she wished she didn't have to go make her own coffee. I should have prepped it last night. What do you have to do? Grind up beans or something?
no, she just got to get out of bed.
Tina Barker.
I'm gonna go ahead and plug up my trying to stay away from my
Tina says, so when is the Mindless Crafting at midnight?
it's gonna be in May. Just have to come up with that date. I'm gonna give it to y'all in a little bit. That would be cute right there. See, I just start gluing stuff down. Not quite. Not quite. Something like that would be cute. It just needs a little bit of coloring around the edge. Who has injuries to their back? Oh, Wanda Rhodes. Is it from lifting patients and stuff? I need some words. Let's see. I need words.
It's a lot of comments here.
Just pick one.
Of the key.
That way I know what's going on, okay?
Okay, Zale says, it's just me, so I mostly drink Folgers instant coffee. That's what I do. And I could have put all the fixings in a mug last night. I just need to add water. I'll be fine when I get up and start moving. You know what? Zale Storm, it's already made.
It's just a matter of getting out of bed, right?
We normally do that. Folgers, I've been trying Juan Valdez coffee. It's actually pretty good. You can get it at Walmart. Elizabeth Longworth.
Hey, Elizabeth.
She says, I'm in Florida for vacation. Good to see you.
Oh, nice. Nice that you're here with us.
BX is I overslept because I forgot to set my alarm. But I still made it to work on time.
Let's see.
Oh man, Sarah Slagle. She says, I have 2 ripped shoulders from lift assisting a patient. She stopped helping in the lift halfway and I tried to save her from hitting the floor. She was okay, but not me.
Oh man.
You should have just let her hit the floor.
No.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hit the floor.
Natural instincts, you know.
Now I'll help you up.
Would kick you in. Natural instincts will kick in. That's what it is, wanting to save the person. Oh man.
What?
No, I was just saying with her injury.
Oh yeah.
Hope you're feeling better soon. I'm just going to take this and make a heart out of it so I can not want it there. I want it where it can really show up. Right there. So now you got a nice textured heart. Another good thing if you have scraps, you know, is to make some little textured hearts. We got stuff flying above, y'all.
Oh man, Wanda said you can't let them fall because they'll sue. You just have to get hurt.
Right, my natural instinct would be to try to catch, you know, if someone's next to me and they are getting ready to fall, you know, that's just a natural. I hate that happened to you.
That black is deceptive. You can do a lot with that. You know?
Mm-hmm. Have a gray black.
Carmina.
Hey, Carmina. Cause the colors may change.
Carmina says, how you feeling, Trace?
You know.
Yes, Mary, we got the package.
I feel pretty good.
Mary.
Oh, yes, Mary. I forgot to let you know, Mary. I'm sorry. We did get the package. It actually came right on Saturday, just like you said. Oh, that's too pink. Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. I'll take this and just cut it right off. I was going to use that whole cardboard, but now
Amy says the meeting's over.
Don't sound too happy, Amy.
Etienne says, in Montreal, we don't get mail on Saturday. We just get it for the first half of the day. On Saturday.
Oh, that's where she gets it?
No, they don't get it on Saturday. We do, though, on it for the first half of the day. At 12 noon.
Oh, depending on where it's coming from. Amazon delivers every time, all the time, right?
Oh, man. Hi, Danny Walford. Danny says, yesterday morning I had another grand mal seizure and fell on my coffee table, busted all the legs, and now I only have a coffee tabletop in front of the couch.
Oh, man, Danny.
But today you're on here talking with us. So
right.
You know what?
A walking miracle, right?
I'll take that.
Oh, man, Danny. I'm using Sarah's butterflies. This has a little bit of blue and it has pink, so this will be perfect. Get that. Okay. I've got a very tiny stamp, y'all. This one is like a bunch of little tiny flowers. I don't know if you can see that. It's very small flowers. So I'm going to take that. Then I'm going to use this as my texture stamp.
Vicky Jensen. Good to see you.
She has a foot of snow. Oh my goodness. She said I wasn't going to be here, but I got a foot of snow.
As long as you don't put your foot in it, you'll be okay.
So you see now I'm taking this and I'm using it to add texture. And was this planned out? Nope. But it looked like it could be used as a texture stamp. Right here. Come up here too. Right around there. So random, y'all. So random.
Tina Barker says the groundhog is not reliable.
I know, right?
Amy says that she thinks the groundhog was a full-on liar this year.
Yeah, it's been getting like, first it's been in the 80s and then it'll get like cold. And then it'll go back into the 80s and then it'll get cold again. So we don't even know. But my rose bush at the side of the house is blooming like crazy.
I love that distress technique.
Yeah, distressing makes things so much better. Look at that. Does not match, does it? But it still will work. This does not match. But I'm going to make it match. This.
Vicky says, you get my email about returned mail. I tried twice to send you mail.
Oh, man.
We'll check on that.
Oh, my goodness, Vicky. Bill went up to the, he was at the post office today. And because we got everybody else's, we got a couple of, waiting on Nikki Jane's, and we got 2 packages that came. I mean, one of them, they actually sent Bill, one of the guy, the really nice guy that works there, he sent Bill, he sent you a text, right? He took a picture and sent him a text.
Yeah.
About a package being there for us. So Vicky's went back to her. Oh boy. Oh, I hate that.
She says, has the P.O. box changed?
No.
No.
Nope. Everything's coming through the same P.O. We just, Bill just went there today and yesterday. We got,
Mary McKenzie.
we got Diane Miller's. And Mary McKenzie. Yep, those 2 packages just came, so we're not sure. I know they have been downsizing at our post office, but I would think that I don't know how they're going to do with the staff shortages. We just don't know.
Joanne said, did you get the card I sent you? I don't remember.
Is that the one we showed the other day?
I don't know.
From Joanne Gilbertson?
I don't know.
No, you said Joanne said.
She says, did you get the card I sent you?
Is it Joanne Gilbertson, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. No, I wasn't sure. We got a card. We actually showed your card the other day.
Oh, yeah.
We actually showed 2 cards from you. We actually showed it during the live. We'll have to find out what's going on. It keeps saying attempted, not known, unable to forward. Oh my goodness.
Well, I'll check at the post office to see what's happening.
Yeah, we'll check again because we had that happen with someone else, but we have packages that have come through, so we're not even sure what's going on. But we know that our post office is in a major upheaval. We have a lot of people that are leaving, or they've been given the option to leave, or so I can't remember what the other option was, but they weren't too happy. Those flowers are so pretty. That's not good. We left the other post office because we were having issues, but I don't want to have to. I really don't want to. We've gotten so comfortable with this post office. Vicky, did you read Donna's comment? What did Donna's comment say?
The address.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we've gotten stuff from Vicky before, so.
I'll check with her to make sure.
This looks like this would go really good with this. That looks like that would work really good.
Lily McGee says, how's mom?
She's doing good.
Vicky,
A happy, bubbly self.
I'll check at the post office to make sure. Then I'll let you know.
I need some words. I need words. See all of these little... There are a lot of helicopters flying around here, aren't they? Those. Go good with that. Isn't it? Make a card. You can just say today's theme is green, and just make something all green.
Amita says, did you all know that you can use sponges to make butterflies? I didn't know that.
Why do I feel like I see that craft in my head? I use these stickers. I've had these stickers for a while now. It's time I use them. Now I'm going to take the black ink on this one. I'm going to stamp on there. Right there.
And Ryan says, I need to craft. My elbow better get better.
Oh, yes. Got to get you better, okay. Just in the corner here.
Oh, who? Wanda says, are we close to a base or an airport? Who, us? We are. We're close to both.
That helicopter, actually the airplane actually, but we're close to a major highway. Maybe hopefully there's not an accident. Always something flying over.
And says, how's your back?
You know what? I've gotten kind of used to it. However, it feels a little bit tight today. It feels a little bit tight. Thanks for asking. Oh, this would be a nice journal cover where I could put. I could put on important details going in this journal. See, this is why I can't throw away the cardboard. Look at that. This is why I can't throw them away, y'all. Because of the important details.
Jill Bounce.
Hey, Jill.
Kamina says, Bill, you need a small rubber band. Gather in the middle and use your ink or watercolor paint. To do what?
I know, right? Did I miss something there?
Oh man. M. Sims, guess what she says? She's had that vitreal detachment in both of her eyes since her
Oh.
cataract surgery. Praying the
Oh.
retina doesn't tear. We understand about that one.
I definitely understand that. I was hoping the floaters would at least like go away. I try to trick my brain into not seeing them.
Lily says if you're close to Grady, it may be a medical chopper. We're not close to Grady. Grady is probably about. It's a good ways away.
You're not that far.
It's far enough.
The main highway we can see it from.
Yeah, we can't really see Grady from here.
No, not from here, but from when we're on the highway there. Unless you're going towards Atlanta, but depending on the traffic, we could get to Atlanta like very quickly. Probably about what, 15 minutes on a clear day? Probably less than that, right?
Lily McGee, what you know about Grady?
I don't know why I'm humming that song, y'all. I have no idea why.
Hi, Serafina.
Okay, I want to do something like this. All green. I want to do all green.
Peggy says, I must go shopping.
Where you going shopping at?
Peggy.
She talking about Dollar Tree. We had fun with Peggy at Dollar Tree. We had a good time, didn't we, Peggy? Her and her daughter-in-law. Tell your daughter-in-law we said hey. Peggy, that Dollar Tree has changed. It's not there anymore. They moved it over.
You know what, Lindaville, I was wondering the same thing. Linda's asking Jill, where's John Pounds this morning? You know, John ain't too far away.
Might be at work, right?
Jill is here. I'm here. John Pounds.
Oh, he's here?
No, not yet.
Oh. Where is John? Where is John? He'll be like, here I am. Y'all, look at
John is on here somewhere.
Oh, he is? Okay.
John is hiding.
John is hiding.
Oh, John says, I'm eating this tasty beef vegetable soup my lovely wife, Jill, made for me last night.
John can't talk. He's eating, okay? He's eating, y'all. So this, I am going to put the butterfly on here. This deserves a butterfly. I'm so wanting to turn this into a card now.
Hey, says, Trace, I'm watching you gluing things together so fast, I don't think I'll be able to do that. I think too much and I always want to make scene cards.
Oh, scene? Okay. I just can't help myself. I just like to just go ahead and, just like when we were kids, we just glued stuff. Well, maybe not Gay 10. Gay 10 was that kid, okay? Gay 10 was that kid.
So, Linda Huffman, is it hot in Las Vegas yet? Or you still have a little bit of reprieve until those desert-like heat swallows you up?
You know, this is cute. That color is nice right there.
Have at it.
How
Have
hot?
at it says, I've been here a long time lurking, though I would finally say hello.
Hi.
I like that name. Have at it.
Have at it.
She says, you're doing beautiful work.
Thank you. Appreciate that. I'm just having fun here. You know? Here I'm going to take collection of memories, right? I'm going to take some of this also. It's a very light dusting.
Everyone's telling have at it hello.
Is this Have at It's first time? Huh? It's first time with us?
Is it Have at it? Jennifer Real is in the hi house. Jennifer says, I love your creativity.
Thanks, Jennifer. I'm having fun like you. Okay. Y'all over here doing stuff.
She says this is her first time chatting.
Okay. Hopefully we won't scare you away and you'll chat some more.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying, Sonia Creel? Sonia, don't be saying my name.
Hopefully Sonia won't scare you away. See, this can be like some type of embellishment. See, I would just glue that to the back of that. I'll probably cut off that little piece right there. And so this is how I build an embellishment. You start with whatever and you just keep adding on, adding on. So this goes on here. And then let's see what else we got over here. See, this was another embellishment I was working with. I was working with this one.
The link is to Reagan Zick's uniquely handcrafted cards channel.
See, this can actually go on here if I wanted it to. However, let's see what else I got over here. That looks cute too, but I have some cards. I actually have a couple of cards that, you see how this, I don't know, something is happening here, y'all. Something is happening. You see how I would add the embellishment onto the card?
Oh my gosh. Have at it says, I have 4 kids, 14 grandkids, and 3 great grandkids.
Look
It
at
takes a lot
you.
to scare me.
Look at that, y'all. Right? So I like this way I like to pull out some other stuff and I could say, you know what? That would look nice on here. You see where you start pulling out your stuff? And you can say, oh, the embellishment doesn't look like much now, but now that you add it on to a card, just depends on which one you want to add it to. It's like having a little card fashion show.
Cindy Purvis says,
Like
that
right
is so
here.
pretty.
Look at that. Ooh, so now, because this card, even though it says, okay, this is that, it's this one. Remember we made this during the live? So you're just not sure what you want to add it to, but at some point it will find what it needs. It will find it. And I like this right here for the home, for my embellishment now. So I'm gonna put it on here. You could add it to any of those green cards really, but this one is like, I think this, I like the way it looks on this one.
Wow. Peggy has 14 grands and 20 great grands.
What?
Peggy? That is a lot of chillin'. That's what great grandmother used to say.
Okay, so we got that on there, and then I need some type of little gem to just add a little bit of brightness to it, right? So now that card, that embellishment found a place, it found a home. Wasn't sure where it was going, but guess what? It was perfect for what was needed. So I'm going to add a couple of...
Hi, Minister Liz.
Hey!
Minister Liz says, just delivered over 80 Easter cards to one of the senior citizens centers in Boston.
I
Over
love
the years,
it.
4 of us named the Crafting Sisters have been making and giving out cards.
I love it. Okay. That's what you do. Okay. Add just a few little gems to this. And since I'm keeping a green theme here, you just never know until you get started, you know, what's all going to come together. So when someone sends you happy mail, you just never know, right? So this one right here, I could find a... These are the butterflies that Sarah sent me. Oh, wait a minute. Is this one? This is like a purplish. That has the purple in it. I think that'll be cute. Okay, let's put this butterfly on there. Have it that way. I'm going to turn the butterfly that way. These Salapi, these aren't they gorgeous? These are from Sarah. Sarah Johnson sent me these. She sent me a Happy Mail birthday package. Okay. So you basically can, there's no rules with this, y'all. I mean, I just want to make unique cards that look like pieces of artwork or cute little embellishments. Remember this one right here? That started out as just a bunch of pieces, and now they came together to form something.
And Guziak. And it's this beautiful card and beautiful butterfly.
Aren't those cute? That came out so nice. It found a place. There's a
That green card is nice.
place for us. Thank you.
Ava Lee.
Somewhere a place for us. Remember the song? That song was too bad?
No.
What? Oh my goodness. Y'all, he don't know what song that's to. What musical? There's, I know my crafty friends know. See, now you could go back and look at some of your other cards and say, you know what, I could add something else to this if I wanted to. Remember this one? All of these, something can be added to it if you wanted it to be. So in here, if I want, I could add this little piece inside here. But I'm going to put it inside in it. But now I could take some of the other cards and just add some stuff into the... Exactly.
And Ryan too.
Thank you. There's my musical family. I don't know what my husband was thinking. He don't know. I'm gonna have to make him watch the whole movie. Make Bill watch the whole movie with me.
It's saying too much.
What, Bill? You know you love to sing, so you would
not like that though.
Bill, they got some good. It's really a good. It's one of my favorite musicals. I have actually seen it over and over. I've seen it several times.
What happened to that movie? I remember that show used to come on where the people would just start singing. They'd be in the office or something.
Oh, I remember that one. I can't remember. I remember, but I can't remember.
For the show.
That was a good one. And the father was sick.
Yeah.
Right? The father couldn't talk, right?
Reagan Zick said I'm fired.
He's fired, okay?
Reagan Zick.
Sit down, sit down, sit down. Sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Salapee.
Sit down, sit down. Do you know that one?
Consider yourself most fortunate.
Do you know that one, babe?
No.
Sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat.
Salapee says, I've never seen West Side Story.
Oh my goodness.
And I said, consider yourself fortunate.
Log her off now, okay?
Put her in the...
I'm going to say it.
In the best section
I'm going to say it for Salapee. I'm going to say it. You're fired.
Vicky Jensen.
Okay, so who knows the one that says, sit down, sit down, sit down, sit down, you're rocking the boat? Please tell me someone that I'm not the only. Wanda Rose fired, okay? Look at April Lee, you better go ahead and get it, girl. She's like, guys and dolls, okay? When you see a Joe spending half of his dough, you can bet that he's doing it for some doll. Hello?
I don't know that.
Bill Frank Sinatra sang it.
I don't know that. I don't care if Jimmy Carter sang it, okay?
Stop it. Stop, okay? Stop. South Pacific, I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. I'm going to wash that man right out of my hair. Look, don't get me to singing the song that Bill does not like from South Pacific. Look, Eileen, Bill doesn't like He doesn't like that song that I usually sing.
Oh my God.
Happy talk. Talk about things you'd like to know. If you don't have a dream. Y'all, Bill over here looking. Amy said, do it. If you don't have a dream, if you don't have a dream, how you gonna have a dream come true?
Hold up. Zell Storm says.
Talk about the
Zell says, I didn't watch the West Side Story movie. I did take my son to the local Hill Theater to see the play, though. I hope you let him in and said, there you go, son. It's in there. Call me when it's over, okay? And I will come to pick you up.
Oh, my goodness. Oklahoma weather. Okay, Bill, here's the one. Y'all, this is a shoo-in because the song title is the movie. I'm singing in the rain.
I heard that one.
Just singing
I heard that one.
in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm happy again.
I heard that one. Actually, the part I'm singing in the rain was so popular that that's all people really sung.
And Ryan, I have not, Gene Kelly, exactly. I have not seen Wicked yet.
Everybody talks about it, though.
Everybody talks about it, but I have not seen it.
Me and Amy are not fired, Tina Barker. Tina says Amy is fired from not liking musicals.
With the sound of music.
Me and Amy are not fired, okay?
Da, da,
Vicky.
da, 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 da. Have you heard that one before?
No.
No.
You know, I didn't know this, Eileen
The
Morris.
Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music.
Oh, I remember that one.
What's that from?
I don't know. I just remember that one
It's
sentence.
right in the song.
That's what I'm saying. I remember that one line.
Okay,
That's
but
it, though.
the movie is
That's the name of it. The Hills Are Alive with the Sound of Music. Oh, look at this. Eileen Moore says, did you know that the South Pacific was the first integrated Broadway show in New York City?
Really?
I did not know that. Maybe I need to watch it.
And I love Broadway shows. You mean like the like on Broadway? Or are you talking about musical?
All right, have at it. Has to go feed her husband.
I love me some musicals, y'all.
Cindy Piper says Danny does not like musicals, but he loved Wicked.
Oh, wow.
I enjoyed
maybe I need to
The
go
Color
see
Purple. The musical one, that was good.
That was good.
I mean, because once you see the actual real Color Purple, it's hard to
right.
You kind of prepare yourself to not like.
I prepared
something.
myself to not like it, and I was like, I don't know if they can pull that off because The Color Purple was like a masterpiece.
I mean, between the two,
and they actually did it, didn't they?
Yeah, between the two, the original obviously was better because we've seen it probably 200 times, but they did a pretty.
They did a great job with the musical.
Surprised.
I was too. I love me some musicals. So I would stay in the house and watch the musical. I'd be the only one watching the musicals. My brothers and sister, they were like, they were like, we out.
I watched the musicals back in the day, the black and whites.
We'll be outside playing.
The black and whites had some good stuff on TV.
Fred Astaire and Ginger Rogers?
Yeah, before color TV came into being. Because back then, the actor actually had to have some kind of ability. Because they didn't really let you come on TV promiscuously.
Bill, when you saw, what's the name of the, what's the one with the daughter was really crazy?
Oh my God.
What is the name of it?
Mildred Pierce.
Mildred Pierce, the original. The new one was good too.
I wanted to beat her daughter.
The remake was good. Did y'all see, have anyone seen Mildred Pierce?
The original, the black and white one.
With
the stupid
Joan
daughter.
Crawford.
Oh my God.
Joan Crawford
played that role.
They said Joan Crawford was not a very nice person.
I know, but still, she played that role.
Well, she played that role, right? You actually felt a way for her, you know.
Was that the one where she said wire hangers?
No, that's Mommy
Oh, that's
Dearest.
Mommy Dearest.
Yeah.
Okay. Y'all remember that? I can't think of the name of the show. I called the name of it Mommy Dearest. I mean, Wire Hangers. I can't think of the name of it.
Mommy Dearest, babe.
Wired Hangers. She was evil. She's an evil mother in that, wasn't she?
She was not very nice, boy. She left her absolutely nothing.
Why can't you just...
You remember when they read the will?
Praise me, or whatever she said, because I'm your daughter.
I guess she did.
Joan Crawford can act, boy. Ooh, Joan Crawford.
Oh, Tina Barker said, I love live theater. Me too. We would actually, when I used to work for New York Public Library, me and the rest of the staff would like go and see like a Broadway show. We would get together and off work hours and we'd plan to go see a Broadway show because we could just take the train down to Manhattan.
You've been in plays before, Trace?
You know what? I have never been in a play.
Mm-hmm.
No musicals, huh?
No. They didn't have any.
With your
they
voice.
Didn't have musicals. I did it with my high school. But this is when I stopped, though. I think it was either my junior year or my senior year. But here's what happened. I wanted to get in this one play. It was what was the name of the thing we did? The Monkey's Hand or something like that. Anyway, the bottom line is it was a great play. And I mean, we practiced and practiced and practiced. And then it was my senior year. And then what ended up happening was I was running track and I qualified for this real big meet. And the meet was going to be the same weekend that the play was taking place. And I was like, I got to go to that meet.
I get that.
And the teacher was the play lady.
The play lady.
She's like, you are not going to no meet.
The play lady.
I said, we got to back up. You are not. She said, if I got to kidnap you myself.
The play lady.
You are not. Let me call your mama. And my mother was like, Bill, you committed yourself.
Committed to it.
You have to be there. If you're not there, I had like the leading role.
Oh, yeah, you had to be there.
Well, me and this other guy.
You can't skip. You can't skip out on that.
I had to be there.
Yeah, you had to be there. You
know?
Yeah. He had to be there.
It was so funny. One of the scenes, what happened, I said something. I was going through the saying my lines with passion, of course, and all that. And all of a sudden, the door frame, I was standing by the door frame and of the set.
It fell?
And the door frame from the top part just fell down, like just broke off. And you always have hecklers from the school to come to the play.
Oh yeah, that's what makes you so nervous about.
And they were getting ready to laugh. Before they could get out, I instantly said, "I've told Charlie to fix this. I'm gonna have to get that boy, Celia or whatever her name was. Have you talked to Charlie about this?" And she looked at me, "No." And I picked it up and I threw it. I'm gonna fix this later. Then I just went right on into the next line. You know what I'm saying? Oh, so and then the hecklers got quiet. And later on they were like, "Was that in the movie? Was that in the play?" I said, "No, I put that in." You know what I'm saying? It was so cool to do that, to improvise.
Just like improvise, that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I had never been in a play. Maybe a skit, but not a play. Not a full-on play.
Linda Huffman says she loves Joan Crawford movies. Mommy Dearest is my favorite.
Oh my goodness, she was just she.
You talking about somebody could do a soliloquy scene? Joan Crawford could be in a scene by herself for 5 minutes, just talking to herself, and you would be just mesmerized, like, oh my God! And whatever she wanted,
she made you like her in when she was in
Mildred.
Yeah, Mildred.
Oh my God!
She made you really like her.
She made me hate that daughter.
You felt like she was a really hard-working woman.
She was.
She got into her See this blue butterfly?
Thank you, Vicky Jensen.
What?
She said, way to go. Vicky, I don't know how I thought to do it just that quick. It just...
Hey, you just improvise, really.
Because I could tell the rest of the people on the set, they froze. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we would do skits to promote the summer reading club for the library.
Yeah.
So you know how kids are. You got to make it interesting. So no one would want to, none of the teachers wanted to sign up because they were like, my kids don't, their attention span is terrible. They don't have, they're just not going to sit still and watch two librarians come in, and because they were doubting the kids.
Right, that's what I'm saying. I'm asking the parents, how do you know?
Well, we came in with just so much energy, and we would do like these skits about reading, and I'd get them really engaged. So we'd have like we had about 100, anywhere from 100 to 500 kids would gather in the auditorium. It is hard to keep kids' attention. But a lot of the skits that we came up with were like funny. So each year, me and this friend of mine, she's a really good friend of mine who actually worked at the library as well. She's retired now. We would just go in and we would just do this high energy skit about the reading club. And then we would get the teachers. Here's the
Oh, you talking you and Donna?
Yeah. Here's the thing. If you get the teachers to come up there and act silly with you, there's students love it. Get the teachers involved. So we would have like a little dance off, and we would talk about what the programs would be at the library, all the different things, but we would get the teachers involved, and we'd bring a boom box in. We'd be doing all kinds of stuff. So it got to the point where they were like, are those two ladies coming back this year to do to promote the library, the summer reading club? And it would get to the point where the auditorium was packed, to the point even the principal was like, I have never seen us have like a full-on engaged, all the kids engaged into one space, just like, really into it.
Actually behaving themselves.
Yeah. So it would be 20-minute skit about the library. And
think about the teachers that initially passed up when they had the opportunity.
There were teachers who were like, wait a minute, that's not the library ladies. They would call us the library. Those aren't the library ladies. With all the kids they would hear the kids having fun and laughing.
And joking. And
the principal came down the hall like, wait a minute. That's art. We would do a comedy skit.
Like, and they were funny, I gotta admit.
It was funny.
I saw them. I was like,
you did come, didn't you? You did.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
We had one parent, she was just dropping her kid off in the morning, and she saw us doing stuff with the kids. And that lady stood there in her pajamas. She was like, just go ahead and, go in. You're late to the auditorium. She brought him in, and the parent stood back there in her slippers and her scarf. She said, I couldn't leave. She said, I had to watch the whole thing. She said, y'all were so funny.
Y'all were funny. Donna, you and Donna played off with each other. So
yeah, that's what
Donna
it was.
Was like the extroverted comedian. She was like the Jerry Lewis of the group.
Right.
And
it was
Tracey
like Lucy
was like the Dean Martin one. She
right.
was like the one who was serious but yet funny in a funny sort of a way.
Right.
Donna just was off the chain.
We were almost like Lucy and Ethel.
And Tracey was always like just on the verge, always kind of reeling Donna in.
Right.
In front of them, but failing, miserably to be able to do so. It was just, it was
so
hilarious.
We would get the kids impromptu to act out the book. We would act out some of the book, because people were like, you can't just go in there and use a picture book with 5th graders. And I said, watch. It depends on what book it is. If it has repetition, if it has repetition, and then you do a call and response. That's how you get them involved. It's a simple thing.
This is one part. Tracey, I think, when I was there, she had them. I think they sung one little part of a song or something, and one of the teachers wasn't singing, and Tracey's like, "Hey y'all, Miss Carruthers, she didn't sing."
No, I would call them out and be like, whose teacher is it?
Participating or something. And then also the students were like, "Ooh, Mr. So-and-so, you ain't." It was just so funny.
No, I would go over to the teacher. I was like, who teacher this? I said, who teacher over here? not singing.
That's so-and-so teacher.
So people would not look. People would not want to go and see.
Let's put her in the chair.
They did not want to bring their fifth graders to see the library program because they said the fifth graders were really bad. I'm like, bring them all, okay? I worked in the Bronx, New York. I can engage some kids, okay?
It was so funny.
It was hilarious though. And some librarians wouldn't even go out to the they just wouldn't. They wouldn't.
So, can y'all remember the first play y'all ever saw? I remember the first play I ever saw. I can't remember exactly how old I was, but it had to be probably around the age of 4 or 5, because that was right about the time we were moving to Michigan, and the play was in Tennessee, and so I was born in Nashville, Tennessee. And around the age of 5 or 6,
that's when you saw your first.
To Michigan. And I remember the scene that really just blew my mind is when the Wicked Witch, when they threw the water on her, she melted into the stage floor somehow. And I was like, oh my God, the Wicked Witch is dead. You know what I mean?
And then they sang the song.
Oh my God.
Ding dong, the witch is dead.
Yes, it was the greatest thing I ever seen in my life. I was like, oh my God, this is the greatest thing ever. How did she get it to the floor? You know?
That is hilarious.
I was like, she went through the Ma.
Oh.
The bad lady went through the floor. Oh my God, this is incredible. Let's hope she stays in there because I didn't like her.
Someone said they were valedictorian. Oh, my favorite teachers were the librarians. Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, we had a good librarian too. In my high school,
oh,
her name was Miss Miller. For my lunch period, I would eat as fast as I could so I could go immediately to the library.
Well, Miss Miller would be happy that you. Miss Miller will be happy that you married a librarian, wouldn't she?
You know? Yeah, I swear, look, I've read so many books from so many different subjects. I would just say, today I'm going to be over here in the sciences. Today I'm going to be here in the autobiography section. Today I'm going to be here in chemistry. You know,
the library is a really cool place. I mean, seriously.
I know.
The atmosphere is nice. You know. I mean, one library I worked at, they told me that the librarian, they were like, we just want to tell you that, the librarians don't usually last very long here in this part of town. It was the South Bronx, right? And they were like, I was like, what do you mean? She said they only last for about, the last one lasted 3 months. That's what they said. 3 months. I was like, man. Like the last librarian. I ended up staying for 7 years.
Zell said in Chicago they went to many plays.
Oh, I bet they did. You know what? One of the best ones I saw, Lion King.
Oh, you saw it in one
full
in
person? Full production, Lion King. Because you watch the Lion King. Over and over and over again. So I wanted to take Chelsea and Ariel to see the Lion King at, what theater was it? When you talk about the costumes.
Like the Fox?
Because I was like, how are they going to do like the Stampede?
Were they dressed up as lions?
They built the costumes were mechanical. Whoever made those costumes was like a genius, like an engineer to create the costumes.
And they had 4 legs. Was it like one person in a costume?
It was sometimes someone with several people in there.
Some be legs and some be hands.
Several of them. I mean, if you look up Lion King, like Broadway costumes or something, you'll see it. You'll be able to see it. I did take Chelsea to see Beauty and the Beast. I think they were showing it at Radio City Music Hall. I took her to see that. We flew up to New York. And she went to, I took her to see Beauty and the Beast.
And Ryan saw the Lion King.
Isn't it something else, though? Oh, she said, I want to see The Lion King.
Oh, did you ever see the Alvin Ailey dancers?
I saw the Alvin Ailey dancers, yep.
I didn't think I was gonna like something like that, but it was really good.
It's really good. I saw Cats, because they were getting ready to end the long run of Cats. Cats had been one of the longest running musicals.
Mm.
I mean, those people, they had them dressed up as cats. I mean, they were the costume and it's just
as many years as Cats has been.
Cats was out for a long
I've never
time.
seen it.
Cats was, and then they finally ended it. Yep, it was one of the longest running. Oh, that Lion King, those costumes, and if you get to see that one is a good one. And then I saw, what's the one that we always watch? Oh, Dreamgirls. I saw that about 3 times. The musical, 3 times.
Zell says she was also in spelling bees and math competitions, and we'd be on stage for those things, and I'd be shaking like a leaf. But people watching couldn't tell.
Just a little nervous energy, right? People would not be able to tell that you were nervous, but inside you were like, oh my goodness, the whole week just nervous.
You know what I'm saying, Vicky? And Ryan said she saw the Phantom of the Opera.
Oh, really? That one's supposed to be really good too.
I would tell you about the time I would steal butter out the refrigerator and eat it like it was a popsicle, like butter sticks. And I was real little, like 2 or 3. I remember reaching up to the refrigerator to get that butter. Then one time I went to get that butter, my mother had a picture, and I opened it, like it had like the thing where you roll open the case for the butter, like one of those old time desks that people used to have. You know what I'm talking about, Trace?
Yeah.
With the roller thing. Anyway, I rolled up to get that butter, and she had a picture of the creature from the Black Lagoon. And I was terrified of that thing. And I actually stopped eating butter because of that
possessed? So when did you start back again?
I never did. Okay, you being funny. No, but I'm talking about I would take that butter, the whole stick like that.
Who does that?
And I would get it, roll back that paper, and you would think I was eating a popsicle.
Oh my goodness, you got to be kidding me, babe.
I'm not.
What on earth? Okay. What were you thinking?
It was good.
I can't even imagine it. Not ice cream. I saw a popsicle wouldn't do it for you, huh? It had to be a whole thing.
In my mind, I thought it was a popsicle.
Oh my goodness.
Amy says I should love bread and butter as a snack.
Oh, bread and butter. Yeah. Look. Hey.
I used to eat dirt like that. You ever get clumps of dirt? Oh my God, dirt was good. I remember it as a kid. Hard, heavy, real hard and dry.
You're like that boy Billy. He ain't right. That boy Billy ain't right. Okay.
I remember eating dirt. I must have been about 2. I remember.
Look, here's what I like. Now laters. Okay. That's what I like. Okay.
Yeah.
Now laters and the what's those things? They were like wax, right? And they had liquid in them.
Like
and you
pop off them lips. Oh, like
you pop the thing off and you suck the juice out.
Oh my God,
of it.
that was so good. I know. I did those too.
Tracy.
Andy K.
Girl, I don't need to
That's a real hard time.
I don't need to test him. Okay.
I need to test myself for being.
I don't need to test him. I already diagnosed him. Okay, he just ain't right. That boy Billy ain't right. Clayton just ain't right.
You talking about the wax things? How about those wax lips?
I remember those too.
Oh my God!
Were we supposed to swallow those though?
I would chew those things to death.
Were we supposed to swallow them though?
And with the vampire teeth ones?
How did we live, y'all? I used to eat the cigarette ashes.
Oh my God, them cigarettes!
No, she's not the candy cigarettes.
Oh, you talking about real cigarette ashes? That's worse than dirt,
Eileen, we may need to take
me and Eileen need to go get tested together, okay? Eileen, you go first. If you go first, they're gonna look at me as bad.
Oh my goodness, y'all got me cracking up. Connie Tina said my son sat in the bottom of the fridge and ate the tub of butter. His name is William. them Williams, huh? Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I'll take the dirt.
I think I feel feel like I've eaten dirt before. I feel like
that
it.
was so good. I can't explain. I remember it, the taste of it being good.
I feel like I've eaten dirt before. I don't
You know,
know
another
why.
memory I have as a kid, we were living, when my parents were, I don't know if it was my mother or my father or both at the same time. I mean, they both went to Tennessee State University. And I was born, when somebody was still in school.
Oh,
I'm not
really?
sure if they both were in school
I did not
or
know
one.
that, man.
And we were living up on this hill, right? On campus, but it was in an apartment. And hell, I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh my God, it's gonna be good.
That's from eating them bars of butter. That's
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Eating that butter will do that to you, wouldn't it?
I forgot what I was gonna say. Connie, let me go look. In case I didn't do it.
Jill said Lauren was eating dirt yesterday.
God.
She was like, Grandma, look.
Oh, I had a friend. My best friend was this little boy named Junebug. I remember Junebug. But Junebug,
we already know,
was younger than me. I remember, because that's when I was about maybe 3 or 4. And Junebug was about 2.
Y'all, his name is Junebug.
He still had those trainers. You know how you go from the diapers to the trainers. And Junebug would always just boo-boo right in them trainers. You could tell when he did it because they would just sink real low.
Oh my goodness.
And I remember looking like, why is Junebug?
Poor Junebug.
Because
nobody
I'm like, don't you know that you and I was older than I was still a kid, but I remember.
How old was Junebug? Maybe he didn't know.
He was a little kid, but we played every day, but still.
Poor Junebug.
Like you keep boo-booing in your
something ain't right.
Junebug.
Something ain't right, babe.
Don't you know what you're doing?
He might not. Leave Junebug alone.
And all of us used to, I remember all the kids, we would look at, and we would stop what we was doing. And look at Junebug. Junebug.
Amy said, not Junebug. And then Bill would run to the fridge and get him a stick of butter.
I would do what?
That's the problem, okay? I said you would run to the fridge and get him a stick of butter. Here, Junebug.
We would stay away from him. And he would stay out there and play. Because
he wanted to be around y'all, babe.
He would run around with that thing, hang out with, oh my God, June, sit on the ground every time. Oh my God, Junebug.
He was a little guy, huh?
I was like, Junebug, mama, come out here and get your child.
Amy Cave.
Please.
Amy Cave is funny.
Hey, Amy you are funny.
Amy. Bill and Junebug.
M. Sim says butter and radish sandwiches.
Butter and what?
No, I had butter and on bread as white bread. That was like the best stuff in the world. That was like a sandwich.
You thought that was like a whole snack? Yep.
That was like.
I did ketchup sandwiches because that was the only thing in there. Ketchup sandwiches. Okay.
I used to make modified. How many of y'all got the bread? You put butter on it. You put sugar on it and cinnamon, and then you put it in the oven.
Cinnamon?
What are you talking about?
I ain't never heard of that.
It all melt together, and you get a slight brown, and you take it out. You talking about some good stuff. Amy says ketchup sandwiches are still good.
Really? I didn't want the ketchup sandwiches, but there was nothing else,
Yeah, cinnamon toast. That's
nothing else in the fridge to eat. Look, you think kids of today know about that stuff?
You know what I was telling people? Hey, y'all, check this out. We were talking the other day, and we went and got some toilet paper, right? And the toilet paper was so expensive, it was ridiculous. And then it's half the size it used to be. I'm talking the roll looked skinny as this bottle right here, okay? And one roll had about 2 rolls in it. It was like about $5. I was like, y'all have lost your mind. So we went to Walmart, And that was about the best deal we could find. Like 6 of them for like about $7 or $8 something.
Right.
I told Tracey, I said, toilet paper has gotten so high that I wouldn't be surprised if somebody can't create it like a toilet paper service. You remember how you used to have a diaper service like with the cloth diapers? They will have cloth toilet paper that when you're done, you put them in some kind of container, and then the toilet paper man will come around and wash them and then bring them back to you. That's when you know times are hard.
The toilet paper man. Oh, so you're talking about someone washing it and what? Not
reusing
it.
It's going to be cloth.
No.
Because that way, because people are not going to be able to afford the paper no more.
No.
Because it's going to cost too much.
I don't
$20
care.
just
Give me,
for like
I do not care.
4 rolls.
You better get me some. No. Toilet paper. So I'm thinking you talking about delivering toilet paper to the house. You know, when
well,
you're
when you're
out.
Diapers, the diaper man would come and pick them up and bring new diapers because they would wash them at the
cloth diaper, right?
Washing place.
Yeah, that's different.
I guess that was before everybody had their own wash machines. I guess.
I remember my mom having a diaper service. We had that, and guess what? We had the soda man come to our house.
And he would drop off soda?
Yep.
I didn't know about that one.
Like, yeah, we had the soda man in Roosevelt, New York.
I know we had the milkman. And my
grandmother, we had the milkman too.
She had the ice man. He had this big, huge block of ice he carried with these hooks on the back of his shoulder.
Oh, you going way back.
And then he would stick it into the, and my grandmother was saying, to the Frigidaire. That's what they called it. And that ice would stay for a while until they needed another block.
I love talking about this kind of stuff, you know.
Amy said, I'm too late. She says, there are people that use cloths for toilet paper. Then they have a bucket that the used cloths go into.
Okay.
It's your turn to wash. No, I'll pass it, okay.
Y'all are too funny. So getting back to Junebug, this was in Michigan?
That was in Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
In Nashville.
Nashville, Tennessee. I just can't even, like, I can't even imagine, Bill.
I remember when I would run out of pancake mix, I would get bread and you put it in the toaster unless you want to do the oven with the butter. Anyway, and then when it came out, you would cut it up and then you acted like that was pancakes. You put the syrup on it or something like that.
Wait a minute, say that again?
It's like toast.
Uh-huh.
Well, else once you get it out of the toaster or the oven, you put the butter on it. If in the oven, if the butter was already on it. But anyway, either way, you cut it up into pieces, then you would put the syrup on it, and you eat it like it's pancakes, but it's really like toast.
You know what? If you tried, you could really.
That's a poor man's pancake.
You could invent some stuff. You could really invent some stuff, couldn't you? If you really tried.
Jill Pound says those ATCs are cute. Amy said they had a female friend they just called Junebug.
I don't know if are these really ATC size though? I hadn't even measured them. I have not measured these.
Did y'all name y'all kids in the neighborhood, Tracey?
Huh?
Y'all name kids?
Some people had nicknames.
Did you have one?
You know what? I had one in my family.
Oh. Was that anything you can say?
It was Lulu.
Oh, okay. That ain't too bad.
For my middle name. You know?
I told you they called me Foot. That was my name. Lavender named me that. You know, because I wore the same size. The 13 when I was in the 7th grade.
My goodness.
6th, 7th grade. But we had this one guy, like I told you before, his name was Kook Eye. Because one of his eyes went in a different direction.
That ain't right, okay?
I mean, his name, if you ask me what his real name is, I call Bobby here right now. Nobody can tell you what his real name is. If you say Kook Eye, everybody from my part,
that's a shame.
know who we talk about.
Like you mean Kook Eye?
Oh yeah, Cook Guy down on 26th Street. Yeah, Cook Guy.
I like that one better. The green is nice, but I like that one better. Not Kook Eye. How dare y'all?
Mayonnaise.
You call someone mayonnaise?
There's a good person. We had this guy named Mayonnaise because he would eat mayonnaise sandwiches.
They didn't call you Butter?
No, they called me Foot.
So they didn't call you nothing for your singing name, for you being able to sing?
No.
I'm shocked. Like they didn't call you something like The Voice or something.
Well, we had some bad people when I came out.
Yeah, but you were bad.
Yeah,
meaning
but
good.
we had some guys like Nate came out when I came out. That's the guy I told you.
I'm talking about you, baby.
Nate is the one who...
I'm talking about Bill Phillips, okay?
He sung at the White House when he was 9 and conducted the Gospel Workshop of America when he was 12, okay?
I know, but I'm talking about Bill Phillips. You see what I'm saying?
This guy was incredible.
He's trying to downplay his gift.
Mac. This was a girl. She sounded like a grown woman. She was possessed by a woman. You know? That stuff was insane.
Well, look at that guy who's singing now. He's like a sensation.
Right.
The one on...
I know exactly what you're talking about.
What is his name? I can't remember his name, but boy, he has a voice.
Right.
He's on
The Voice or something. We know.
America's Got Talent or The Voice.
Something like that. The one that has
he's 17. He's 17 years old.
The one that got Lionel Richie.
Oh, is that American Idol? That might be American Idol then, huh?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, he got something.
When Jeff, it was on Jeff came out. When Jeff came out, my brother, he was the only one in his group that could really blow. You know, and they called him Luther.
He's amazing. Do they have talent shows anymore in schools? Do they have those?
No, Simon kind of came and destroyed everything. It used to only be in the communities, kind of. And he co-opted the whole thing now.
Amy Cabe, look at Amy Cabe breaking down the language. Not bad meaning bad, but bad meaning good.
Amy says, was he little Luther or big Luther? Well, he was a smaller version of Luther. But, you know, I think I told you the story, Amy.
You mean in size, though, right?
He had the opportunity to go on tour with Luther when he was in the 11th grade. They wanted him to go right then. They said we would pay for the...
Yeah.
We would set up the tutors, everything. My mother wouldn't let him go.
That could have been a life-changing
That would have been a
moment for him.
life-changer.
I'm going to put a little hole right here.
They wanted him to go. Yep. He wanted to go, too. Dale says, my son performed at a talent show at his day service last month. I was trying to get the director of the program to send me a copy of it, even though they barely had any sound on it. I watched him live on Zoom.
Oh, nice.
Oh. Cindy Piper said, my neighbor would call me Little Lulu.
Oh. Yep. Lulu.
LL Cool J. You know what? I saw LL Cool J in person one time, right? It was at a restaurant. You all would be absolutely shocked at the size of this guy. Oh, he had nice height. But
really?
His physical, he could have played in the NFL, okay? It's like a larger running back.
How old is that? Linebacker. He's about 60 something now? I
don't know. He was so muscled out without even trying to be. And one of his pants legs was up, like he had like these sweats, right? And one of his calves was kind of out. And his calf was so huge and developed and diamond off. I was like, oh my God. I had no idea, LL. It was like that.
Oh, you talked to him?
Yes, I did.
There you go.
He was a nice guy, too. I'm going to tell you who was really funny, though, that I met at a restaurant. I'm talking, this guy is the same way you see him on TV. TV.
Tyler Perry?
No, Sinbad.
Oh, yeah,
Sinbad was so fun. He couldn't even eat. He was getting up from his seat, going over to people's tables, messing with everybody and talking stuff to people.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, he was funny.
He's trying to, I think he had a stroke, right?
Yeah, he had something.
He had a stroke, and I know he was trying to recover from it. I don't know how far he is, if he's able to walk again.
He was naturally funny. Just, you know, those kind of comedians that they don't have to curse, and they're still funny. Like most comedians, they feel they have to curse in order to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
Sinbad didn't do that. He could just talk nonstop and just endlessly, just an endless stream.
Oh, LL Cool J was on NCIS, right? For a
Yeah, he
long
was
time.
good,
He
too.
transformed, like, from when you first knew LL back in the day.
Right.
Because I think he was from Long Island.
Well, he was a rapper. You know what?
Yeah,
He's
from
come full
Long Island,
circle.
where we were.
But recently he came out with this song rapping with Eminem. I think is incredible. Oh, little Huffer says my name was Squirt.
Oh.
Eileen, I didn't know that.
What?
She says Sinbad used to open up for Luther Vandross.
Really? I need to put a cute
Yes,
backing
Amy.
on this.
Amy says, John, that Will Smith came out with a new album. Right, I heard some
Everybody
of his
seemed like they coming.
Yep, Zale. Even Zale Storm says that LL Cool J and Eminem song is nice.
Look at y'all.
Here's the thing. I always tell people I think I was like about 2 years too old to really just lock into rap. So for me to actually talk about somebody rapping, they have to have really rapped, okay, to get my attention. And Eminem, I always liked him. He had something that was different that made me just have to listen to what he was saying, you know. And then when the two of them combined, it was just a whole other thing. And Will Smith, Will Smith, he has a rank up there with my favorite actors, period. The guy's talent is just off the charts. He does so much between his stuff in the music industry as an actor, producer, writer, director. I mean, the guy's it's amazing.
Okay, y'all, I am going to finish up. Wow, look at the time. Oh my goodness,
It's almost 2 o'clock. Amy K didn't even tell me.
Been sitting here just to talking away.
Amy K.
Having a good old time, haven't we?
Okay, J10 want me to read something. Let me go find it. J10 said, this crafting family is amazing because I can't receive Happy Mail anymore. Someone in the group is sending me a Visa gift card. What? That's some love, okay?
We know who that is.
That's some love.
We know who it is. We're going to keep it a secret, but we know who it is. Isn't that sweet, though?
M. Sam says, Gay10, set up a separate email account and we can send virtual cards to you. That'd be cool. Oh my God, Eileen, you know what? Queen Latifah is another one that I like. Eileen says Queen Latifah started in rap and her and Frank Sinatra sang and do it. Queen Latifah is extremely talented.
Yeah, she is.
Y'all see the movie? Remember the movie? She had two of them that really got me.
She was in Chicago, though. The movie, Chicago.
Remember the movie where she was about to die, or so she thought? Remember that one?
Oh, she was in that movie with LL Cool J.
Right. That was a great one.
Right.
And also in the movie where she was like a sports medicine person, and she helped Common to come back from his injury. That was, I mean, she's...
The right something.
Yes.
Something right.
Right. She's incredible. Last Holiday.
Last Holiday, and then the other one was something right, just right, maybe.
Yeah,
I don't know.
like that. Crafty Vincent says, Tracy, my hubby grew up in Suffolk County and his grandparents lived in Westbury.
What? I went to Brentwood High School. I was in Suffolk County. Oh my goodness.
It's a small world.
He grew up, okay.
It's a small world.
I actually represented Suffolk County in my, when they would have the track and field state meets. So I was county champion for Suffolk County and then went on to the states.
She said he went to Longwood.
I remember Longwood competing in some of the, when we would go to like the big meets. Yep. So y'all, this is what I have. Some of these are going to go in my, some of these completed embellishment, like this right here will be a cute card top.
Yep, wood. It's amazing how many of those you make in a short period of time.
Go into, this is cute too. So
it's called Just Right.
Just Right, that's the name of it.
Okay, Connie put all her stuff. Just Right, Taxi, Set It Off, Last Holiday, and Beauty Shop. Oh, she was in something then, but she was like
Beauty Shop, yeah.
Remember the one she was like one of the girls who they were criminals or something. They were gonna steal something.
Oh, Set It Off.
Oh, that was Set It Off. Okay, yeah.
Yep. This would look cute together with something.
Oh, Norma says, we're at the Indianapolis airport waiting to fly to Atlanta.
Oh, Suki. We get to see Norma on Saturday morning.
You know?
Wait a minute, she's at the airport now?
Yeah, because they're flying out.
Listening to us. I guess
your husband will be like, cut that thing off.
No, he won't. This will be cute. See, this is how you put together. This is how you get caught up just doing a whole bunch of stuff, y'all. Because I could glue these together. And I would glue them together something like this.
You know what I'm saying, Norris? I can't wait to meet you guys on Saturday morning.
We're going to do just like this, okay? Just like this, Norma. We're going to be the same way.
Who is doing the talking?
Go ahead and mess with it.
Who's doing the talking? We are.
Hey, what are you talking about?
Hi. Hi, Strawberry. Strawberry's been in the room just listening. Strawberry is so good. Right, Strawberry? She was kind of stressed last night because Mingy was outside. Ming didn't come inside for a little bit, did
Strawberry can't rest unless the cat is in the house.
Yep. Norma.
Raylan DeWitty says Heinz sauce and potato chips.
Huh?
You know what, Raylan, between Heinz 57 and A1, for me, Heinz 57, okay, all day long. Please.
You know.
That Heinz 57 is not plain.
Heinz 57. These can actually end up becoming cards. At some point, this will be a card. Have some tea and coffee.
All right.
I put one of these little flowers on here. All kind of stuff just hanging out here, huh? right. Norma, you have a safe trip, my dear.
Exactly.
You and hubby. Oh, this is cute. Look at that. Ooh, look at that. Means I gotta peel this away. So what else are y'all doing this weekend? What are y'all gonna be up to this weekend? Oh, I forgot about this one. Look. Look at all of these, y'all.
Well, that's a good one with that.
I figured this would be a really fun one. Yeah. Put it on. Oh, you know what? I should have distressed this just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Jill says, I see the flowers I sent you.
Oh, yeah. You see, I'm using stuff.
Oh, Amy says, I have to make some taffy using my fiance's recipe for court on Tuesday and give it to the judge. Judge, take this taffy.
No, you can't do that, babe.
Oh, well. Stab in the dark, okay. Vicky says, having people over for dinner after Easter service. Ava Lee's sister's house for brunch.
Okay.
Ellie Moore says, Mother's Day cards and ATCs. Reagan Zick says, I'm getting ready for farmers market season. Starts May 10th every Saturday.
Oh, wow. Oh, every Saturday. So you're gonna be making some stuff, Reagan.
Jill Pound says, Sunday we're hosting Easter and our anniversary is on Monday.
Oh. Put this like this for now, and then.
So how long has it been, Jill? How many years? Uh-oh. Reagan Zick says, my husband's making ribs for Easter. I'll be over. Norma says, we have a wedding Friday night, flying home on Saturday, taking Preston to church with us to Easter Sunday morning. So y'all got
a full weekend.
Yes. Hold up, 35? John, you've been married 35 years? Oh my God. I don't know why, for some reason, I didn't think it was that long. But I guess that's all right.
How sweet.
That is
sweet.
Wild.
Hey, they knew they was the one, right?
I mean, Jill's only 40.
I knew I loved you before I met you.
Norma says they've been married 45 years.
Whoa!
Oh my God. Well, y'all hang on to
That's
y'all,
some goals
man.
right there. That's some goals. Okay.
Man, you said I do. You ain't going nowhere.
No, the men be hanging on to them. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? We like, but they make us.
They be doing right by them.
They make us feel like it's the other way around, though.
Mm.
I tell you what, like when I saw Sarah and Matthew, when they told us how long, I forgot how long they've been married, but it's a long time.
I think 30-something years too.
And when you look at their faces, you be like, there is no way.
I know, they do look quite youthful.
I am sorry, you are lying to me.
They look very youthful.
You could not possibly.
Okay, y'all, make sure.
Oh my God.
I know I've reminded y'all about this before, but make sure you go and get your freebies Go get your freebies in the store.
Hold on, Tracy.
Get your freebies, okay?
I'll put the link right quick. But Cindy Piper has been married for 56 years.
Oh my goodness, Cindy.
Oh my God.
I love it.
That's more than half a century. Oh my God.
Like, how long you been married? Half a century. Okay, y'all, I think I did a pretty good job with these. You just make the smaller thing first, and then you just keep adding on to it.
Sarah Johnson says 43 years in May.
Sarah's on here?
Oh my God.
Oh man, next month. 43 years.
Matthew.
Okay, so I need y'all to throw up. Okay, so what's the secret, y'all? What is the secret? If there is a secret. What's your advice, real quick? Rapid fire. Rapid fire.
Cecilia said you did a wonderful job.
Thanks, Cecilia. It was fun. This was really fun.
John Pound says learning to say I'm sorry.
Oh yes, that's a good one. Bill, I'm sorry. Bill, I'm sorry.
Thank you. No, I'm sorry.
Yes, you are. Let me stop.
I take it back.
That's
John
a good
says,
one.
also remembering why you got married in the first place.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I heard Will Smith say.
We do say that sometimes we'll be like, oh, I had a moment.
Oh,
and
yeah.
then you'd be like, what was the moment? And then, you know.
You can't really explain what it is.
Right.
It's like a shiver. Like you think about it. It's like the thought of the person just going to your soul and you just kind of just, you know what I'm saying? We call that the moment, having a moment.
Having a moment.
But Will Smith was talking one time. He said the secret for him staying married, him and Jada being together, was, you know what I'm saying? But the secret is deciding up. They decided up front that no matter what happens in their situation, that marriage, that divorce was not an option. It was not completely off the table. That's something for them. Look, they had to decide that up front.
Look, okay. Never mind.
Al says, don't laugh. Somebody decided that up front. Will definitely decided that.
I mean, you on social media, your business all out there, okay?
No matter what you do, I'm not leaving.
No matter what you do, I'm gonna stay with you. Oh boy. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. That's well, what's that song? Love and Marriage.
Sarah said, yep. Mr. Johnson said divorce is not an option for us.
That's what he said.
You know what I'm saying there, where? She's talking about probably not a good example.
I know, right, Bill? Don't even use that example. Jill said, I told John that too, Sarah. Okay, what other advice? Everyone's saying happy anniversary to Jill and John.
There you go.
All righty.
Amy says, I think maybe you have to trust your partner with your heart.
Oh, yeah, you do.
Norma said it was never an option for us either. But you know what, though? I remember back in the day, I hardly ever heard about somebody getting divorced when I was coming up. Every so often you hear somebody, but not like in the modern times now, is people look at marriage like it's like a casual relationship. So that way, if the first time something happened, you burnt the bacon, I want a divorce. I mean, just something really stupid. You know what I mean?
Mm.
That's a nice one.
It needs a heart and words. I know y'all got to leave off of here.
Yeah, Amy.
That is...
Sonia Krill's been quiet today. Sonia, how's everything? And how's Sukiyana? See how Swan says, I think Will might need to reconsider his original plan.
Y'all too funny, okay?
He might need to consider reconsidering his original plan.
That man love his wife, okay?
John said he might have to go back and rewatch this video. He missed most of the stuff he put together.
Oh, you missed it?
Sandy Pepper says, love what you made today, Tracey. It's all gorgeous.
This right here, though, is going to be so cute with the, I'm going to put a little sentiment on here.
You know what I'm saying, Amy?
What Amy say?
She says, no matter how she drags him.
Oh, my goodness.
She'll even have him on her own TV show and just be just right in front of everybody.
I know.
On the show.
Yeah, he just...
And have him say the thing she just said, which is something so ridiculous. Isn't that right, Will? Yes. It's right.
Bill, stop answering for Will, okay? I'm going to put it right here. Because I can send this to somebody. Little friendship card. Look at the little friendship card, y'all. It came out nice.
All right, John. John has to go. Oh, Jill says, see you soon, hubby.
Oh. See you soon, Hubs.
I know, Amy. Amy says, I heard from him so much on that episode. I did, too. I couldn't even watch it.
Oh, that was her red...
that red carpet crap. I couldn't even watch it.
There were some episodes that were pretty good.
That one, though.
Oh, that one, yeah, that
was
pretty
good. Once I saw
good.
that, I never watched it again.
Yeah, I didn't watch it again after that.
I never watched it again.
I couldn't even watch it, actually. I didn't want to see
I can't believe you did that to Will. I just cursed. I said, I am done. I'm done.
Okay, Bill, we get it. Bill's like, I am done, okay?
All right, Cindy has to get ready for Denny's appointment.
All right, y'all.
Heidi has to go, too.
Y'all take care. All I'm looking for is a heart to put right here. The heart is a...
That's why he was confused up there at the Oscars. He didn't know what to do. Should I not?
I think there was some mental stuff going on there, yeah.
Yeah, I think he was trying to prove something to her, and it backfired on him. It didn't quite work out the way he thought it was gonna.
It didn't.
He's still great to me, though. I mean, I love him. The man, he's just incredible. I forgave him already. Before the episode even ended. Before the Oscars over, I forgave him.
Oh.
It's okay, Will. I forgive you.
Bill, stop.
Okay. Chris will be okay. Just don't soak your face in some Epsom salt or something. It's all right.
Bill, stop. Okay. Not Epsom salt. That's not good, babe. I'm just going to put this right here.
Donna says happy Easter. Everybody's saying happy Easter to each other.
Y'all have a safe Easter. If you're traveling, just be careful. Thank y'all for everything, all your support and well wishes and always checking in on us and just everything.
Sam says,
we really appreciate y'all.
So many cute cards, Trace.
We really appreciate y'all. These came out really good, right?
Yeah,
just talking about musicals, so you don't have to be fully focused on making stuff. You just
It might be
make
best
it.
if you're not focused.
It actually is best. I like doing this kind of crafting because we could just sit here and just talk, talk and make stuff. This one is really
Kenny
good
Barker
too.
says, "Happy Easter, everybody. Thanks for everything.
Y'all have a
Lovely
blessed
embellishments."
Easter. And thanks for all of y'all being so
Hi, Vicky.
supportive towards one another.
Be careful on your journey. She's going to Missouri.
Oh, okay. Yeah, have a safe trip. Just thanks for y'all being just so supportive of one another. Look at that. That one came out good too, didn't it? Look at that. Now that I know that the butterflies are stickers. All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and head off of here. Y'all take care and have a wonderful rest of the day.
Exactly.
Zal said, she said, I need to be at least 75 to 85% focused. All right, y'all.
All right.
Y'all take care. Bye. Bye.